Thank you for tuning into this video. In this video, I am going to show you guys how I do an enema. But first, I will talk about why I do an enema. In the body, we have a colon. Large intestine goes up the right side of the body, traverses down and swoops in an S out of our rectum. Now our colon is kind of like the site of our post-digested food, where it passes through the intestines to absorb any water, electrolytes, minerals, certain forms of nutrition that were not digested in the small intestine. And as it transits through the colon and the body absorbs what is good, leaving what is bad, you excrete what is not needed. The reason you want to clean your colon is to feel better and to think better. For the colon can hold and accumulate sludge from undigested food, poor food combining, toxins, metals, pesticides, accumulations of the modern world, and eating improperly for your body at the time adds up and it sits in your colon. So if your belly is like that, distended, it means that your colon is full of debris. And by cleaning the colon with an enema or a colonic, it allows the water to come up into your intestines and flow out, removing this debris, this sludge, these toxins that are sitting in you, making you feel heavy, dense, confused, sometimes unmotivated, sometimes depressed. Scientists are now proving that 90% of our serotonin, one of our mood regulating hormones, is made in our gut. So if our gut is distressed, we are not going to produce enough neurochemicals to keep ourselves feeling and thinking balanced and clear and steady. And then you have things like depression, anxiety, ADHD, and a whole host of other neurological and physical diseases that all stem from a clogged body. So you can go to a doctor and pay a doctor a bunch of money for drugs that are going to make you more sick, or you can learn to clean and detoxify yourself and eat healthy and exercise and learn healthy practices to take care of this temple. So, in short, we do enemas because they help clean the colon very effectively. Sometimes even doing long fasts, liquid fast, water fast, the colon holds on. So an enema is a really effective, quick way of cleaning the debris out of the body. So with that said, I'm going to show you how I prepare an enema, and then this will not be visceral. I'm not going to be naked up there, but I'm going to show you the position of how I set up, and I'm going to explain how I do it. So if you've never done an enema or you're not comfortable doing an enema, you can watch this video and it should give you a better idea of how you can perform a safe and effective enema on yourself to clean yourself. So here we go. So first thing I do is I purchase an enema bag. Now I would recommend the stainless steel enema bags because these are forms of plastic and I don't like getting small amounts of plastic in my body. But I keep the water body temperature, which is not going to leach too much plastic. You don't want to do a hot enema. It will hurt your colon. So step one, get an enema bag. I believe this is 2 liters. I try to do about 2 liters when I do an enema. Sometimes it takes me a few tries to get all the liquid in my colon, but I do my best every time. And as you do more, you'll get better. So step 1, get an enema kit. Step 2, find the cleanest water you can get. I pretty much only drink spring water. I either collect it myself or a company delivers it to me. So I use spring water. So what you do first here on the enema clip is you clip it down, and that will cinch it here, as you can see, that will close this so the water will stop here. The water will not flow out of the tip. So I set this thing up and I'm gonna put in half room temperature water, so 68 degrees or so. And then I'm gonna put in maybe a third of warm water, not boiling, but warm. So we'll go from there. So that's half full now with water. It's about full to there. There's a million ways to do enemas. You can do just water. You can do coffee, which is very stimulating, but is said to clean the liver. I would not recommend coffee, as it's a way to get a whole fuck ton of caffeine into your system and it'll end up burning you out more. I'd recommend liver and gallbladder flushes before coffee enemas for cleaning the liver. But they're fun to try if you want to try one. Nonetheless, there's a million ways to do enemas. In Ayurveda, they're called bastis. So you can look up basti mixes. In Ayurveda, they put different herbal blends, oils, and a variety of things depending on where the health of your colon is. So for example, if you have hemorrhoids, oil can be nourishing and soothing. If you have mucus, salt can be clearing for the mucus. So today I'm gonna do a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of olive oil inside there. And what the salt's gonna do is it's gonna help hydrate and clean any mucus or gunk in the colon, and the oil's gonna lubricate it. You can try this, or you can just do water, or you can look up other recipes, other basti recipes. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of salt in there. Not much, just a tablespoon. I'm gonna put in probably 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Have some warm water. It's not hot. Well, it is almost hot, but it's not boiling, nowhere near boiling. And I'm gonna pour that in with the room temperature water to get somewhere to my body temperature, which is, they say 98.7 degrees Fahrenheit. If you do a hot enema, it hurts. If you do a cold enema, it's not going to expand the tissue. So I like getting it blood temp, and I just use my hand on the outside or inside to feel the temperature. So we're going to do a little more. And we're going to feel the bag. Okay, so that bag just subtly warm. I'm going to put my fingers in. Okay, the water is much warmer inside than outside the bag. So that feels right because it's going to cool down a bit. It has this open vessel, so there's gonna be some cooling happening, and that feels good. And I filled this enema maybe 3/4 full. That's what my body's asking for. Disclaimer, I would not recommend doing enemas more than once a week unless you're really constipated and you really need it for a short amount of time. Then you can do them a couple times a week for a short period, but you don't want to clean out too much too fast. You don't want to clean out too many of your microbes. And speaking of repopulating the colon, you can do raw milk or colostrum enemas, high quality colostrum or raw milk into the colon. That can help repopulate the gut, the colon flora. So in short, I don't do enemas that often. But if you're in a position where you're really suffering, then it can be okay to do them a couple times a week. That's my advice. Listen to yourself, or consult an educated healthcare practitioner who is acquainted in this, like an Ayurvedic specialist, for example, not a Western medicine doctor. They have no idea how to prescribe or advise you on this therapy. And explain to you how I do an enema, because it's easier than just describing it with my words. So right there, I have the enema set up here. So gravity is gonna feed it into my colon here. And then I have this here clip which I can open when I want to get water into my colon, and I will close when I don't need it anymore. So I would recommend getting some oil, olive oil or coconut oil, to rub on your belly. Because as you rub oil on your colon, it's going to help dislodge things, it's going to help move the water, and it's going to assist in peristalsis, which is the movement of the smooth muscle in your colon. So this is the position I'd recommend getting in. I like going like this. Basically, you'll take some oil here, you'll insert the enema into your rectum, and then you'll open this guy and water will flow down into your rectum. And when you get to a point where there's sufficient water in your colon and you can't take any more, that's when you close the clip and you stop the flow of water. Now, when I stop the flow of water, what I like to do is I elevate myself, or I elevate my feet up like this so the water flows down, and I massage my colon like this. You go up, sideways, and down. Up, sideways, and down. Up, sideways, and down. So I'm holding it, squeezing my perineum like I'm holding my pee in. I'm massaging my colon, and I'll do that for maybe a minute or so until my body's ready for more water. Then I'll unload the clip, more water will come into the colon, and then I will, yet again, close the clip and pull myself up, massage it in. Now you can also turn on your side to side, whatever is clever, but I believe the method of contracting your quads and your muscles and elevating yourself can really help keep the water in your colon and develop strength in that abdominal region. You want to try your best to get all the water in your colon. Now, it's difficult, so don't be hard on yourself. You can only get a little bit in. Sometimes I can only do a little bit at first. I'll go to the toilet, I'll poop out that water, and then I'll be able to do more and more and more, to the point where I can fill up almost the whole enema bag in one sitting, but it's like I have to open the tanks first, if you know what I mean. So I hope that helps. When you do an enema, do your best to be patient with yourself, create a peaceful environment, take your time, massage your colon with oil, and really, yeah, it's a spiritual process. It's a very somatic journey, because we hold tension and emotions and trauma in our body, including our intestines. So when we're evacuating the colon, a lot of that stuff can come up, and then as we bring it out, we're letting it out. So give yourself permission to let go, create a peaceful environment for yourself, and have a good time. So I'm wishing you blessings on your health. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to like, comment, subscribe, that would be great. All the feedback and support would be much appreciated. If you're interested in one-on-one health coaching, I am a holistic lifestyle coach. I integrate a variety of modalities to help people, so feel free to reach out if you resonate with me and you'd like to work with me. I have some products for sale on the bottom of the video. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good enema. Hope this video helped you. And please reach out with any comments or questions. Aloha. Thank you.